All right, gentlemen, let's begin. Who's going to recap last session 2 months ago? Because we originally planned to play 2 weeks.
That's about right.
Right.
Average.
So that's how
So I
D&D
actually
is
think
played.
we're doing pretty well.
Yeah,
That's
right.
how D&D is played nowadays.
Well, we've got session 00 types from Ron and I, but I think everything is captured right here in what Dan just sent. Want me to read it?
Yeah, real quick, just so we're all on the same page.
So we live in the county of Ulick, and we work for a gnome wizard named Winder Weirdbeard. He lives in a sunken tower, and he does not really leave that tower. He uses valets, squires, and other people to put his tasks, including a detachment of badgers. He's an odd little fellow, short for even a gnome. He appears more ancient than he is. He shuffles about, often with the aid of a gnarled cane. He never leaves the confines, but he has nothing but kind to both of you, a sort of uncle figure. He taught us one wizard cantrip. We were also doing with an earring. Your choice which earring where your piercing is. This is a minor, wondrous item that allows Weirdbeard to whisper to you under certain conditions, no matter where on the prime material plane you may be.
Yeah, whenever I decide you guys need help of some sort.
Well, I like it. It's a great little tool. The sunken tower of Weirdbeard was once an opposing tower that reached high toward the heavens before descending into the earth. Although it sunk, the tower remained mostly intact. The very top of the tower now serves as a large stone dais amid a meadow of overgrown grasses. Whatever entrance may have existed on top of the tower to the lower floors no longer exists. Entering the sunken tower is through a series of small tunnels, only 5 feet in diameter most, from hidden holes scattered both nearby and over several miles, including both Jernray and Hilltop, two nearby towns. The tunnels lead to what were once the tower windows. These tunnels are used by both yourself and the Badgers. And then we got into actually Weirdbeard is summoning you to the second tower through a tunnel. He has a mission to the two of you that will take you further than any task he has asked of you before. He hands you a letter scroll case sealed with a wax seal stamp. He informs you the stamp is magical and that you will be unable to open it. Weirdbeard asks that you deliver it to his dear friend Abrasagast, a Crustian I can't pronounce that. Irascible? Is that a word? Okay. Dragonborn sage who serves as the head librarian of the great library in the free city of Greyhawk. Roan, you could recall the front of this building is a grand sweep of granite walls and tall columns. A wide ramp leads to a pair of massive doors flanked by stone-carved dragons. Inside was cool and musty. That was from my time when I used to live there. I also remember that Abra was having bright green eyes and her bronze scales tinged with aquamarine blue. She typically wore a patchwork robe and sat behind a high desk in the main hall. She did not appreciate your rowdiness within the library. Most didn't. You were unaware that she was a friend of Weirdbeard. Slate, one of Weirdbeard's badgers, will accompany you on the journey. The badger is dense and strong and shares a mutual appreciation for one another with Dylan. The journey to Greyhawk is about 750 miles as the crow flies over the Lortmill Mountains through Selene and probably the northern end of the Wild Coast if you're looking to avoid the Temple of Elemental Evil, which we are. The journey by foot will take about a month and about half that time by horseback. And his parting words to us was, "Be wary, my young friend.
I'll take care of this part.
For there are many forces of vileness that seek to enshroud the world." Okay, do it.
Be wary, my young friends, for there are many forces of vileness that seek to enshroud the world with a foreboding shadow of despair that will wither the very existence of all that is right and all that we hold true. While this mission may endanger your lives, it is just the beginning of ensuring any future at all. Bum, bum, bum.
Totally.
All right, so you've started out on foot. You got your basic supplies to, travel. You can do plenty of hunting. Dylan on the road, you know how to handle all that stuff, and you're well versed in surviving in the wilderness, so it's not anything. It would have been handy if you guys have horses, but it just didn't work out. You might be less conspicuous if it's just two, bros wandering down the road rather than, a bunch of horses being meaning to. And also this way, Slade the Badger can keep up with you guys. Now, Ron, last time you had a familiar. You don't have that familiar anymore?
No, we retconned me. We took away the magic initiate wizard background that I chose, and I went with aware or whatever it is. And so I only have the druid, the wizard the magic initiate druid that came with the guide background. So no, I don't have any wizard spells other than the ones he gave us, the cantrip and this first level spell, right?
Okay, cool.
We got a cantrip and a first level spell, right? We can cast one today. Okay. So
all right, so you're a couple days in this journey. It's been quiet for the most part. You've kind of had to avoid what you could assume would be trouble, like maybe some of the orcs or goblins, going through the hills, or, maybe that suspicious looking caravan, didn't look quite right, but you're steering clear of any sort of real interaction for the most part, without being obvious sneaking around and such like that. Where we pick up now is how have you guys been handling when you settle in for the evening? Are you wanted both going ahead sleeping, keeping a guard? You got Slade there. I mean, generally,
I've also got my familiar too. So
yeah.
Yeah, Fingers can keep watch for a little bit too. He's got night vision, which gives me night vision too, which is helpful.
And your familiar is a weasel, correct?
Yep. He's tinier.
So between Slate and Fingers, and then him and I will kind of pick up the slack. My feat is alertness, so I'm not really worried about being too surprised in the middle of the night.
Alertness is a good one. I have that on another character. All right.
I think we just even it up so we get as much sleep we all can.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Great. Give me a perception roll, both of you.
All right, you're going to have to walk me through some of this. It's been a while. Wisdom +1. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it should say right there on your sheet. Yeah.
Yep. Nice roll. I got a 5.
Got a 5? Okay.
I got a 3. So what about that alert thing? Is really working very well.
All right, you're both
We've been drinking a little.
Characters. Your throats have been cut in your sleep.
Mm-hmm.
This has been great, Dan. Thanks.
It's a totally different game than you remember.
No.
That seems pretty familiar. Bad roll, you're dead. Great.
You're startled awake by the noise that Fingers and Slate are making, whatever kind of weasel agitated badger noises they might make.
Okay.
It's early. The sun is just about ready to break it for the day.
Is it light enough that I can see?
For the most part, you can't really see. Like you're on like an edge of you're in the hills area, but you're kind of next, by a clump of cottonwood trees for cover. You can see for the most part, it's kind of an early, what is that? An early dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not a great distance. You can see generally you're 60 feet or so, no problem.
Okay.
So
do we see anything?
I can communicate with Fingers to some degree. So can he point me in the right direction, or which way he sees or hears something?
He's like he's like looking all over the place.
Okay. Is it
that's why
smell? Is it smell or sound?
that he's detected.
Yep.
A disturbance.
Doesn't know. Okay. Is a bow a decent option? There's enough room to use one. Should I pull that, or what I would? Or is it? I don't know. Like this little grove of trees. If it's tight quarters,
No,
I'll
you're
pull my
like just
sword.
on the edge. Yeah, you got plenty of room. You're not. It's not tight.
All right, I'll pull my bow,
Confined area. All right.
prepare it, and start looking around, trying to see if I perceive anything. Wish with a 5, I'm not.
Guys, give me both another wake perception check.
Oh, I got a 19 plus 1, 20.
Dirty 20.
What'd you get, Ron?
Very sleepy. Very sleepy. About an 8.
Did you drink last night? What's up?
Dylan is not a morning person.
No, clearly not. New thing we
Dylan
just found
might be
out.
a morning person.
Dylan doesn't
Ron,
like to wake up.
You look about. Where do you guys keep the scroll that you are carrying?
Yeah, we hadn't decided who had it. You want to just randomly determine it? Because I don't
Who
know
did
who
he
discussed which.
hand it to?
Tell you what, it was on a table and he motioned towards it.
Oh, nice cop out. Love that.
I would have to say that the thievy rogue would probably pick it up first.
I'm also into scrolls and stuff. Like I like libraries and all that stuff. So I think I probably have it.
That's a good point. With your perception roll, you realize that you no longer have it.
Well, that's irritating. I was going to put have scroll. Now I have to put had scroll. Okay. Okay. Well, that pisses me off. All right. I'm going to use my, what is that? What is the thing that I can I really look and see if there's any tracks or anything? Someone taking the scroll. I tell Dylan. Wake his up.
What? Scroll? What scroll?
So somebody took the scroll. I don't have it on me. I was sleeping next to it. I don't know where it went. Obviously, neither of the badger or the weasel didn't see it. Don't know how it got pilfered.
Those low ass perception rolls you guys rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. Can I do an investigation roll or something to look around and see if I see any footprints or anything?
Yeah, make an investigation roll.
I'm sorry, that kind of got jumbled up. What was that?
Make an investigation roll.
Okay. Which is
Even Christmas. 8.
10 plus. I got 14.
All right, you notice small little tracks in the dirt that was by the pack in which you had the scroll in, but there's nothing leading up to it or away from it.
Just like right next, as if something landed there.
Exactly.
Hey, Ranger. Good morning.
Yeah. Hey. Can I use either survival or animal handling to determine if I know what kind of tracks it is?
How
do I know where they are?
Use your best option.
Okay. Eight. That's with +3. I'm getting.
What did you use? You did survival?
Yeah.
The tracks they're tiny tracks, little paws or feet. They do not appear to be of a natural beast that you're familiar with in the woods.
Okay. I communicate this to Rowan. I start looking in the trees, see if there's any creatures in the trees that I can see, something resting on a branch. And I say, I think it's a flying creature. Alexa, shut up. She wants to play D&D,
He's all
apparently.
about trying to help.
You see,
So you think?
you notice a raven flying around the sky, but it doesn't appear to be holding anything or carrying anything in its talons or beak. Just a plain old raven.
Just a plain old raven.
So it could be just watching it scross from else that popped in and popped out. Could have been some other creature.
No, I knew I should have taken that locate object spell.
That'd be great. What I needed to do is put some kind of tracker on the dang thing. Didn't think we were gonna lose it so quickly.
All right.
No. All right. So we see the crow. Is there? I don't know why we want to roll. Do I feel like we are in like imminent threat from danger? Like, or is this just like someone's taking this? We need to get boogieing towards somebody. Right. I guess what I'm trying to say is, should we split up, look around?
You already want to split the party.
Well, I don't want to go like 400 yards. I just want to like spread up a little bit and start looking around. I don't know what I'm feeling.
You don't sense an immediate danger. The animals aren't on guard at this moment. They're not, they're not sensing anything. The badger and the weasel. This sounds like a radio morning drive time show. It's the badger and the weasel.
Totally is. The humor is going to be awesome. All right.
So, do I have anything shiny or something that I can see if I can try to attract this? You said it was a raven, or was it a crow?
A raven.
A raven to me using animal handling. Says I can allow you to calm or train an animal or get an animal behave in a certain way.
Give it a shot. Let me roll the 20.
13.
It looks like the raven has taken notice of what you're doing with your little caw.
I just shake my head.
A shiny little button. It lands in on one of the tall tree branches and kind of looks at you.
Hmm.
Do I perceive it? Does it look natural, or does it look like it's magical or anything?
As far as you can tell, it's a raven.
Raven. This one's your one, bud. I don't do ravens.
Can I get any information out of it at all? I mean, can I like, do you see anything? I mean, I can't cast a spell. I can't speak Raven. And then is there anything I can do to see if I can get it to point out anything it knows?
It abruptly takes flight and heads east.
I'd say we should follow that raven.
Let's go find out who's stuck down the well.
All right. Off we go to the east.
All right. How quickly do we need to? I guess we got to pack up camp real quick and get going.
Yeah, you guys are traveling pretty light. It doesn't take you more than 5 minutes or so. You stop by your little fire, remaining embers, throw everything in your pack, and start jogging off in the direction that the raven headed off. Okay, let me move. So you're in the hilly territory. You're either going up a hill or down a hill. Because you guys are trying to head rather than sideline between within the low spots. You're trying to, you don't have vision of the raven anymore, but you definitely headed that way. So with luck, you're heading in that direction.
Okay.
Roll. Well, I should be looking at your character sheets this time, but
I mean, I'm gonna continue to look, of course, for the raven, but also try to keep my eyes on the, more close to the ground, so we don't get into any danger.
Of course. One moment. Let me bring something up here.
What is that noise? Are you still hearing it, Dan?
Every now and then it creeps up.
My
I'm gonna change
camera.
my.
No, it's my camera. I can hear my camera all of a sudden starts vibrating, which is where the
That's much better.
I don't know. So if you hear it, I can't hear it unless you say you're hearing it, and then I'll just reach up and tap it. I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. It won't let me use my good microphone for some reason. This thing didn't like it.
Definitely vibrating. I guess you hear it clicking around. Can you move your camera, or is it attached?
Yeah.
It's really weird. Quiet now. Oh, when you sit down, are you jiggling the table or anything?
I wonder if it's.
Sounds like chattering teeth.
Yes, it's
You
actually
wind
spook
up
if you're in a dungeon.
The actual camera. I'm holding it in my hand, and I can hear it going. Da, 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 da.
What the hell? What's in that thing?
I don't know.
I
Like
blame Elon.
like the aperture is trying to adjust itself or something.
All right. Both of you give me a nature roll.
Nature. Intelligence +2. So just make sure I'm doing this right. So you roll you with a number, and then whatever your plus is, you add to it, right? That's shown here.
You take whatever you rolled and add the 2 to it if it's plus 2.
So I got 17, so 19.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Roger that.
Oh my god, I am terrible. What was it? A nature roll?
Yes.
8.
You're a hell of a
Jesus.
ranger.
You can't.
Yeah,
need some
one hell of a
caffeine.
range. Huh? Jeez.
Roan, you spot the raven. It's kind of circling a little bit. Maybe a few hills ahead. It's just up in the air, just kind of circling about.
All right.
Maybe
Let's
a
head
mile,
that way, I guess.
maybe a half a mile away.
Can you hear us, Ron?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, only when you talk.
Okay. That's how it should be.
Just making sure because we're talking to you and yours. I don't know if you're frozen or not.
I was switching so that I can hear you through the headphones. So, sorry. Hopefully that the clapping has gone away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The teeth chattering is no longer, in the room. Whatever that was. It's kind of weird. Well, let's make our way to that. Does it look like there's any kind of rough terrain between there and here, or where we are in there?
Actually, you see, there's appears to be a little well-worn path.
That's
always should be trusted. Let's do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't worry, you got a ranger with you. It'll be fine.
Fine.
He's useless, but he's fine.
You walk around a bend.
You went to Ranger Technical College or something. What did you go to?
I did.
You start climbing up this short little hill, and you notice there's some sort of stout wooden structure, sort of large but not high. It's like a squatty, stout building up ahead.
Up the hill a bit. Okay.
Yeah.
I wish you had your hawk now.
Yeah.
You'll do a little aerial. Because my guys can get close pretty stealthy, but after 60 feet or whatever, I can't communicate with him. So he'll come back. But well, why don't is there much cover between us and that? Can we kind of get into the hills, the trees a little bit or something around and not go
Not
up
really.
the direct path and try to get closer?
Just like on the crown of a hill, so it's just
Yeah, it's like on
exposed?
top of a hill.
Okay.
There's a more than a breeze blowing from the east at this point, in westwardly direction. It's kind of got a chill to it.
Are we looking at something haunted here? You feel that chill? I'm feeling the chill.
It's chilly.
How big does it look like it is and kind of in shape? Can we
I mean,
tell
yeah.
from
Is
the
there any
side?
doors, any windows, and anything, or is it just a stout?
Is there yeah, there's a
structure?
path walk right up to it. Or go up right to it.
It appears that this one does head up right towards it. You could see like 3 plumes of chimney smoke rising from it.
Rising from it or near it?
From the building,
Okay.
as if the building had 3 chimneys.
Okay.
Give me a perception roll, both of you.
For fuck's sake. 5.
19 plus 1, 20.
All right, so dirty 20. Roan, you're like,
dirty 20.
do you hear that? And Roan, you think you hear was it a cheer or a roar of cheering? As if
Whoa.
carried by the wind towards you? Coming from that building?
So the wind is coming down the hill from the building.
Yeah.
All right,
But
so
I mean, it's natural. You don't feel any supernatural from it's a regular wind. You guys have been dealing it with, on your whole trek so far.
Okay. All right, I wonder what's going on in there.
Why? What did you hear?
Some kind of like a cheer or a roar or something like that, like a group, making some kind of excited noise or something. That's what I thought I heard. Maybe maybe it's just an inn or something, like it's a tavern. I don't know.
Gambling
We're having a good
establishment?
time.
Let's go.
Could be. I like gambling.
All right, you get closer to the building.
And the DM disappears.
And you see it's got, again, it's a big squat building with no windows. There's a set of double doors, and you're facing a set of double doors in front of you, and like 2 2 chimneys on either side. You could see the brickwork of a fireplace. Real quick, maybe it's maybe like 150 feet wide and about maybe 75, 80 feet.
And the doors on the 75 foot or the 150?
No, it's on the wide side.
I'm sorry, my sound keeps going in and out a little bit. I think it's
On the wide side. I'm going to give you guys a map pretty soon, and you'll get the full thing.
Sweet.
You see, there's a one of those wood signs kind of blown in the wind, and it depicts a donkey kicking backwards. You know how donkeys kick, like rearing up on its.
Yep.
I mean, rearing its hind legs reared up and everything in a kick. And
so it's the angry ass. Awesome.
Actually, it's the Kicking Ass Tavern.
Okay, we're gonna kick some. Oh, this is Fight Club. We're about to go to Fight Club. This is what we're doing.
Kicking Ass Tavern is tucked amid the hills and it's less than a half a day's travel from a number of small mining operations in the hills. It's a stout and solid one-story one-story building.
Cute ass.
As you get closer, you notice that they're like, it's still drafty because you notice, gaps in the wood and such. But it sits on top of this minor rise and defies to the chilled wind that sweeps through the highlands. And there's a set of double doors in front of you, and you can hear more noise from inside, tavern type noise.
We seem to have a drinking establishment.
I think it's time to go check out what's happening in here. So is the Raven still spinning around on top of this thing?
You don't see the Raven.
Okay. Can't find the Raven, but here we are. Got the Kicking Ass Tavern. Doesn't sound like a place you knock.
How about before we go in? How about I'll go in first and make a distraction. You come in right after me, but while they're distracted, you can release Fingers. Maybe that he can find some place to hide and observe, and then feed you some information. How
I
about
like
that?
that concept. Yeah, I like
Okay. Okay, we open the door, and I take the first step in.
It opens right into a large room, the tavern itself. Let's see.
I'll let Fingers kind of scuttle out underneath you there and get off to the side somewhere to look around so I can start seeing what's going on.
Ta-da!
Ah.
Aha.
So there you go. It opens up into this large room. You notice the tables. Here is like, it's kind of a pit with a fire pit in the middle.
I can't see a cursor. Am I supposed to?
I guess it's not showing
So
up.
number 7 there.
Yeah, number 7.
Yep. 7
And
works.
there are benches and an octagon around it.
Okay.
Yep.
Off at number 9, looks like it's the main bar, with number 6 in the lower right-hand corner being another smaller bar.
Okay.
Okay.
How many patrons are in the room?
There's a small stage up in the upper left-hand corner
Okay.
at 8. And it's pretty well packed of all dirty mining type people, dwarves and some gnomes and mostly humans. That it's the fire in the main pit is going off. There's lots of like torches and candles and lanterns going off here, giving it that orange type glow. For early morning, because it's about, maybe you guys walked an hour and a half or so. It's pretty well packed.
All right. Well, we're dirty and dusty, I'm sure, by this point in our journeys too, so we fit right in.
I take the first step into the tavern, and I cast Prestidigitation on the fire pit in the middle and make it go all sparkly. And I say, "We are here, boys!" Hopefully that's enough of a distraction that Fingers can get wherever he wants without being noticed.
Sure. The weasel gets in, starts moving around.
We'll see if he can get up high. That's where he'll head, so he can get a better view.
Yeah, there are rafters and such.
Sweet.
No problem.
He goes
scampering up one of them. A handful of the other patrons closest to the door look in your direction. A particularly gruff-looking human, ugly enough to maybe he's an orc.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Just a tinge of orc, just a touch.
And he's like, "Who the hell are you? And why should we care?"
Just 2 friendly travelers looking for a little bit of something to drink.
So he's really a bard, is what he really is. He's not exactly a ranger. He just pretends to be one.
And ugly looking man, he leans over towards a dwarf sitting next to him with a full, humongous size, almost comically sized tankard of ale. And he's taking a big swig, and he says something, to him. You don't quite hear what he says, and the dwarf lowers his tankard, and you can see just the foam covering his mustache. And he looks at you guys, and he smiles with gaps, missing teeth. And he's slowly nodding, going,
I
Okay.
didn't hear it. Sorry. What was it?
"Yeah."
It just says, yeah.
In
I'll
a
have what he's
whispering phone.
Is obviously I'm looking for a scroll case. Do I see any scroll cases?
No, it doesn't look like anybody in this establishment knows how to read.
All right.
Wouldn't be
You guys
terribly
are-
interested in that.
Somebody yells, "Shut
gonna-
the damn door!"
I'll shut the door. I'm gonna which bar looks like it is, serving ale. Both of them.
Both of them. The 6 and the one closest to you down in the lower corner. The main bar is up against we'll just call it that would be the northern wall.
Okay.
North is to the
Okay.
left. South is toward the right.
I'm gonna head toward 9. Kind of tap Dylan on the side and say, "Hey, bud, let's go get some ale." And if the fire is appealing and I can kind of get through those things, I'll kind of warm myself a little bit, just see if I can hear anything as I'm kind of meandering over to the bar.
Well, do you try to step in towards the octagon or just meander towards the
Well,
bar?
I'm not going in the octagon because that doesn't sound right. I'm gonna just look over that. Those are benches, I assume. So is anybody
and
sitting
there
on
are
them? Just-
people watching you walk by. They're sitting on the benches. Almost every seat in this establishment is full.
Wow. Can we get to the bar?
Yeah.
All right. So come on, Dylan, let's go. You're buying.
Well, lead the way. I will follow him
All
over
right.
there. I am not being coy. I'm meeting everybody's gaze and smiling at them like I'm a very friendly person.
Yep.
Some of the patrons look at you in disgust. Some of them look amused, and maybe one or two look sorry for you.
Hmm.
No, that doesn't sound good.
No, that doesn't sound good at all.
You get up to the bar and you
Nope.
notice a stout dwarf come walking up, and he's ugly, not as ugly as the orc-looking guy. This guy looks like he got kicked in the head by a donkey, maybe a mule.
Ow. Oh, like the kicking
Like-
ass?
He's
Now
got
we
a
know where the
patch
name
on-
came from.
He's got a patch on one eye and like sort of an indentation in the skull right by where it is. And he gets up and he gets like, 2 questions. Who sent you and what do you want to drink?
What was the first question?
Who sent you?
We're just
Can I-
wandering through the area.
Can
trying to
guidance
get
be
to
cast on
Greyhawk.
yourself? DM?
Can what?
Guidance be cast on yourself?
I don't know. Let's find out.
It says you touch one willing creature once before the spell ends, the target, blah, 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 blah. That's all it is. You have to be a willing creature that I can touch. Well, I can touch myself willingly.
Not in here,
Sure.
you don't.
No, listen. We talked about that before we left.
Hey, come on now. We got to
Here we go.
give these people a show.
We're 30 minutes
I
in.
am-
He's
I am
touching
going to
himself.
say you cannot do it on yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say
Alright.
nobody sent us. We're actually looking for a piece of something that was stolen from us in the middle of the night, and I'll have whatever he's having, and I point to whatever guy's sitting next to me.
It's another dwarf. He does not have that comically huge tankard like the first one you saw. It's just a regular tankard. Little bit of a slight fog, like mist, is rolling out of the tankard.
Okay.
He's like, "All righty then," and he reaches underneath the bar. Looks like he's pouring it out of view pouring a couple things together underneath the bar.
And I'll have
Okay.
some ale, please.
All right, and then he pours just a straight old ale out of a cask for you and sets them both in front of you.
All right.
I'll keep the tab open because if
Kind of you.
because if you win tonight, the drinks are on the house.
So what do you mean by win tonight? Was there a little bit of gambling going on?
You could say that. And he goes, "You excuse me, gentlemen." And he hops down off the stool he was standing on to serve you guys, walks around the bar and heads towards towards the octagon in the middle. And
We're in
that,
trouble.
and that table bench right there in front of the main bar, he jumps up and then goes, "All right, lads and gentlemen, get ready for the next spectacle. We've got 2 new challengers." And he kind of does a motion with his arm and swings, and you can feel all the eyes and all the heads turn and look at you, and there's laughter. The room erupts in laughter, and you hear things like, "This won't take long. They don't stand a chance. Here, 5-1." You know, you could already see money exchanging hands throughout the crowd.
Are there any other animals in this establishment
No.
other than Fingers?
Fingers is the only one.
Where is Slate?
He's either in Slate's around. You've lost sight of Slate.
Okay. Did he come in with us, or
Yeah.
was he? Okay.
Probably.
Okay. We think he did.
Yeah.
Is Fingers seeing anything that's kind of out of the ordinary from what I would expect in a tavern like this at this point? As he's looking around?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing weird.
All right, Dylan. I don't know what we just got ourselves into unwittingly, but I sense that we're the main attraction.
I'm not going to call her a bar wench, but she looks like she works there in a sense. And she comes sliding up to you at the bar and goes, "All right, guys, this is how it's going to go down. You're both going to step into the octagon. Your choice. You can go in together, or you can go in individually, and you will face the current. You will challenge the next current. You will face the next. What's the word I'm looking for? Fighter on the card. If you win, you get a small prize of coin. Your drinks are free for on the house, and you get the right to fight again." Any questions?
This is mandatory.
Yeah, that's cute. That's adorable.
And who might be the reigning champion that we might be playing?
But you're not going to face him at the beginning. I'm not sure who it'll be. They sort of decide that after you two step into the octagon. No weapons.
No weapons. Oh,
No
even better.
Great. All right. Fantastic. Okay. Wow. All right.
So you got to go in together and face the opponents.
Well,
Or
I'm
go
gonna
one at a-
ask. Is this combat, or are we doing tiddlywinks? What is it? Chess? What are we doing here? Wrestling?
It's a fight. It's a brawl.
A brawl. Okay.
Fantastic. All right. Well, we've been in worse places before, I'm sure. At least I have.
It's not out of character for us.
No. Usually I'm a lot more drunk,
Yeah.
but I'm going to take the whole ale thing and just pound that right down so I won't feel as much.
What am I drinking?
Smoking stuff.
It's kind of a bar rag drink.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Tastes good.
It's not
Yeah.
good.
It's not good. I drink it anyways.
What is is the rail shot basically? You're taking
Yeah,
whatever's
yeah,
left on the rail.
yeah.
Before that,
Yeah, doing a rail shot.
Oh,
Yeah,
good,
that's
good
late in the
shit.
evening. Yeah, how you feeling there? Yeah,
Invincible.
might want to stretch. might want to limber up a little.
Oof.
a couple of the patrons in the bar are just walking up to you casually, and they just come right up to you and help you with your backpack off.
It's just great. Yeah,
Remove
I'm okay.
remove
We'll put
the
it over
sword
here.
from your scabbard, your belt. Just
Are they all going different directions, or are they putting in a nice little pile for me? Because I'm not going to
Yeah.
just sit there and let them take my shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to be robbed.
no, there's like another guy holding a basket, and they're just dropping it into the basket.
So this is
I'm
feeling
gonna
pretty
help 'em.
good natured in the most. It's
Fuck it.
feeling pretty
Let's do it.
good natured.
I'm in.
All
I'm
right.
in.
You
Fuck
can
it.
keep your armor on, lads. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, I'm just in leather. What are you in? I don't even know.
Studded leather, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm in. All right, so it's time to we're up and start doing some roguish shit. I can do
So
some.
I turn to Rowan and single or double. What are we doing?
Well, I think we should. I mean, are we going to be fighting two or just one comes in? I mean, I like odds if it's 2-1.
I like odds if it's 2-1 as well, and I think with your combat abilities, it's always behooved us to be together.
Good. Just don't I have like some kind of hands thing I can do with unarmed strike? Yeah, there we go.
You
I
guys
got sneaks attacks. all kinds of things.
Oh, let's get it on. I cast guidance on Roan.
all right.
What does that do for me?
It allows you to roll a 4D, a 4-sided dice, and add it to any ability check. Next time
What
you
sided
do it.
dice?
4.
Using the chosen skill. What skill?
Well-
that's right. He's got to choose a skill. I got to help him do something. Okay.
You touch a willing creature and choose a skill. So you choose
Yeah.
the skill.
Okay.
Can I choose combat?
No,
Attack action?
it's
no.
the skills. The skills listed on your.
Okay. These guys right here.
Yeah. You might try intimidation.
Yeah. I'm going to say intimidate the fuck out of him. Touch him.
All right. Roll 4-sided dice, Clay.
Ooh, look at this. Hold on, I got one. I got a 2.
All right. So you get to add 2 if you attempt to use intimidation.
I'm sorry, I broke up again. What was it?
You
Oh.
get to add 2 if or when you attempt intimidation
Okay, great.
within the next minute.
All right.
I'm not going to.
You gotta do the old crack the knuckles.
So you guys step into the octagon, and the dwarf owner with the eye patch walks in with you, or jumps back up on the table, and he goes, "What are you guys' names?"
Roan.
Dylan. What's
All
your
right,
name?
listen up.
I
We've
didn't
got.
catch your name.
Oh, my name is Nye Rocknoggin,
Let's get it on.
and he said,
Rock
"Listen up,
noggin?
listen up, you filthy animals. We've got Dylan, the soon-to-be deceased,
Oh, it's to the death. Nice.
and
Fantastic.
Roan Roughed Up. Challenging let me see which one I want to give it, you guys. No. No.
Somewhere along the challenge rating of 1/4 would be great.
Oh, a red dragon. All right. This should go
No.
quickly.
All right, this guy seems easy
Oh.
enough.
Did you just go to miscreant and just pick one out?
This guy. Oh yeah, I printed them all out. See, I even got Slate here.
Look at that.
Nice.
It's a badger.
All right, so from one of the doors over,
Oh, good. Oh, coming out. Oh, great. This is great.
yeah,
All right.
and
all
one of
right.
these contestant ready rooms over here, off to the on the right side. You see,
Do we have theme music? I could use some music. Is anybody playing any
Right?
instruments? Where's my
That's
music?
Walk up music.
Yeah, I got
no,
my.
there's nothing. Well, there's a little, just some sort of half elf, pasty looking bard troubadour on the stage playing something. He looks frightened to be there. Like he's got to talk to his manager and say, hey, that don't put
This
me in
gig's
place
not
like
going
this
well.
anymore.
All right.
So these two ruffian-looking gentlemen's too good of a name. Thugs come out of one of the rooms, and they're all flexing. They got their, one of them's got his hands taped up. They look like they've been punished before.
Great.
And, some get pats on the back by some of the patrons as they walk in, and they look very confident as they come walking up. And
All
they
right.
step in, in the octagon. They, give each other a high five and nod to each other and look at you guys. Go.
All right. I'm gonna walk straight up. Are they on the other side of the fire?
Let's see. They're not. That's not right in the middle of you. Like you guys are to the left, and they're to the right, and you're like both below where that fire pit is.
All right. Use an
It's
acrobatics roll.
Fire pit's to your left. The fire pit's to their right.
I'm going to jump over it and land down and from the other side of them. And it's like, let's roll.
Give me an
Or
acrobatics
whatever,
check.
something. Okay. Do I get my +4 on that?
+2.
+2, sorry. Let's see. 11 + 5 + 2 would be a dirty 18.
Oh. All right. You successfully do it.
Sweet.
Was this an intimidation check or?
Well, it's my acrobatics to get over. I want to come down like, let's roll. Like I want to intimidate them. We're now.
It's plus. You're going to use it. The +2 only works on your intimidation. So you got a 16.
Okay, 16.
Okay, you succeed. I mean, some of the crowd goes, oh, and you see more money exchange hands.
Right. Now, okay, now I want to roll. I'll try to do my intimidation because obviously I startled them to roll over it to fly over that, and now I'm going to say, "Let's go." We'll try that.
All right.
What's intimidation? Okay, there it is. No, that's not good.
No.
I got a 4 + 3 is 7. Don't think I'm going to intimidate them.
Roll initiative, guys.
Might be some laughing. What'd you say?
Roll initiative. Roll the d20. Tell me what you get. And add your initiative bonus.
Where is my initiative bonus?
Up by your armor class. You get 3. Initiative +3.
Okay. I only got 11.
Got an 11?
That's dirty 11.
Okay.
That's a dirty 11.
Okay, you only say dirty
8
with
+
20.
3.
You only say dirty when you get to 20.
Okay.
Nat 20 and dirty.
I like a lot of dirty. All right. So I got a
You got a dirty 20?
Yeah.
nice. He woke up. There he is.
Alert!
There's my
Finally alert!
Yeah, he doesn't wake up unless it's a fight.
What's your armor class, Clay?
15.
While he was jumping around, I cast Long Strider on myself.
What's that do?
Gives me 10 feet extra movement for an hour.
Okay. Clay.
Mm-hmm.
You do that whole "let's get it on" thing, whatever.
Yeah.
And Scully, you hear Scully?
Oh, somebody wants in.
Hold on
So
one
bad.
second.
Is there a fight? Is there a fight?
Scully wants to
I
help.
want to fight. Love Scully.
No, Mom and Jean Louise are home. That's what he's
Ah,
crying about.
Ah.
All right. So, Roan, he
Yep.
punches you square in the nose for 3 points.
Ouch. Well, that worked out great. All right. So 8. No, can I do it on this thing? I can do it, right? I can damage. 3 damage. All right. That's not good. Who's next? That dude has initiative on me.
Dylan,
Dylan, how far away from these guys am I?
you're within striking range.
Okay.
You guys,
Am I the guy that just punched Roan? Am I flanking him or now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Where's my combat? Where's combat? Actions. There we are. $19 to hit.
Well, that hits. What's your unarmed
Nice.
strike?
Unarmed strike. It shows 2. My sheet says 2.
That's 2.
There'll be 3, right? Because I get +1 strength bonus on that. Yeah. I'm not sure how it determined just a 2. That doesn't even say a dice roll. It just says 2.
Yeah, it's 2.
Okay, 2 it is.
All right.
I hit him for 2.
Cool. All right. Roan, your turn.
Okay, I'm reading about unarmed strikes. I don't even really know what this stuff is here.
Oh yeah, you deal +1 plus strength bludgeoning damage. Got it.
Right. So I'm at a 2. I was gonna try to sweep him and try to get him on the ground, but he just punched me in the face. I don't like that.
You can do that as a shove move if you want.
All right, I'm gonna try that. I want to get him on the ground so then we can both get one down and we can kick the shit out of him. Something. All right. So what do I write? Well, there must succeed on a strength dex.
Let's see. I do. Bonus. I get to make
My
a saving
dexterity's
throw.
better. So savings throw. Define that for me again. I'm a little
The
rusty.
target must succeed on a strength dex. It chooses which. So I get to do that. So you do the sweep move. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
to see if I avoid it. And it's 8 plus proficiency bonus. My proficiency bonus is 2 plus. I get strength or dex. I get +2, so I get +3. I got to roll an 11 or more on a 20 to avoid.
50-50 chance of sweeping him.
And he jumps out of the way, and you miss.
Okay.
The other guy takes a swing at Dylan. He rolls a 1. Critical fail. So I'm going to say that he ends up punching the other guy.
Yay!
Well, he did jump back because I went after him. He had to move away. So he jumped back and got punched.
Look at Clay
like
trying to take credit for it. Come on now.
Well, listen. I mean, I'm taking luck every day. I got no skills.
And that guy who just got hit is stunned by that. So actually, Dylan, it's your move.
Okay. Well, I didn't do it last time because I'm dumb. I look at the guy that is stunned, that just got punched, and I mark him as my favorite enemy. So he now has a hunter's mark on him, and I punch him in the face.
All right.
15.
That hits.
I do 2 points of damage for that, and the hunter's mark does 6 points of force damage.
Ooh. You see his knees almost buckle. He's on the edge.
Okay.
He doesn't fall.
All right.
Ron,
Interesting.
your
So we have a
turn.
guy on the ground.
No, he's not on the ground.
Oh,
He's,
well,
He's near on the ground. The other guy who hit the other guy, he's still good.
all right. Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Mine? Okay.
Yeah.
So the guy that I was at that got hit, he went down. You said he got stunned, or is he still standing?
He hasn't fall. He's about to fall down.
Because Ron just hit him.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to try to take him out. I'll try to punch him.
All right.
Let's see. Make sure I understand this. So hit DC +3. What do I need to roll?
His armor class is 12, so you need to roll a 9 or higher.
14.
You hit him,
Woo!
and that's enough to knock him down. He falls unconscious.
Cool. One down. Now we got the other guy.
Yeah, who just rolled a nat 20.
Ooh, ouch.
Hold on. I missed that part. Sorry. This is really not good.
I rolled a nat 20. That means I'm going to do double damage on one of you.
Ouch.
6 points, Roan.
Oof.
That puts me dead.
Unconscious.
Well, I'm -1. Isn't that dead?
Well, this is unarmed combat, so
Okay.
we generally go death saves, but you just fall unconscious.
I'm dead. It just shows up as dead.
Unconscious.
Failure.
Unconscionable.
Success.
Wait.
Death
All right,
saves.
Dylan. Mano y mano.
I don't even get my sneak attack or anything. Sucks.
Okay. With a bonus action, I'm going to move my hunter's mark from the guy that's down to the new guy. And then with my action, I am going to cast Cure Wounds on Roan.
Oh, good job.
And so that is 2d8.
That's a lot.
Plus my spellcasting modifier, 2d8. 9.
How many?
I healed you 9 points.
So, how do I get out of this? Oh, death save. Hold on, healing. There we go. That would give me back to 8.
You're back to 8.
Thank you.
You're still prone.
Okay. So, is it my
Yeah.
turn or is it his turn?
It's Dylan moved. It's your turn. Clay.
So I need to jump back up to do anything, right?
Yeah.
Am I within his range to hit me?
Yeah, you guys are all right on top of each other.
Can I sweep him right now or
Go
no?
for it. You want to try that again?
I'll try one more time.
All right.
If I can knock him down, that'll get him off you get another shot at him. Because I'm
And
already on the ground.
You bet he falls prone.
Nice.
Sweet.
You can either push him 5 feet away or cause him to fall prone. Your choice. What do you want to do? If you push him 5
Fall
feet
prone.
away, you might push him into the fire in the middle of the ring. Your choice.
Well, that's entertaining. Let's do
Is
that.
that-
Let's see if he's combustible.
Ah.
So you push him,
By the way, that's lethal damage.
you sweep him into the fire, and he screams in pain as his back falls onto the, it's not a
Cold.
huge
Yeah.
burning place.
Yeah,
It's more
yeah.
like embers and,
Oh, it is now.
then he screams in pain, and the crowd just loves it. They're all, yeah.
Blood sports.
And there's immediately some guys come in and grab him and pull him off. He's done, and they pull the unconscious guy out. And the dwarf, what's his name?
Ass kicker
Nye
or whatever his name
Rock
is.
Noggin or something? Rock
Rock
Noggin?
Noggin. Not Rock Noggin. Comes jogging up to you guys and grabs you both by hand as you're getting on your feet, Clay. And since he's a dwarf and shorter than you, when he raises your hands, your hands are just about this,
Should we
He
should try
goes-
to pick him up?
He goes, victors,
Woo! All right.
ready for
Our
match
first
2.
brawl. Hey, what? Hey, hold on. I got a thirst. I'm a little thirsty after that.
There's somebody bringing you each a beer. You can drink it up.
I'm gonna
And they
wander
go,
out of the octagon. Come on, let's get out of the octagon. I don't want to know
Nope,
right
nope,
this moment.
the crowd doesn't let you get out of the octagon. You're staying in the octagon.
Ugh.
I thought all we had to do was win one. She's the dirty bitch over there said win one.
I heard we won.
Oh,
There
Jesus.
was a number on it. Let's see. You only got to go through this many more.
Just that many? Oh, good, because I'm already out of all spells.
Right, you shot your wad early.
I've got one trick two tricks up my sleeve, but neither of them are really very good.
I could throw some fire.
So you see more money exchanging hands. People are betting better on you guys. Don't let us down, newbies. Whatever you guys are.
Whatever you
Whatever.
guys are.
Wherever you guys are,
human?
noobs. Just casual, folks trying to get by.
Weird guys wandering into a bar in a tavern fight club for no reason.
Well, there was a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a freaking raven. We followed a raven. Doesn't seem
So-
too bad.
Bird brains.
Like
Weirdbeard's just shaking his head.
Somebody comes over and splashes some water on you guys to get you ready for the next one.
I
And you
don't need
go
water.
round 2, and all the heads turn
Of
towards
two.
those-
2 rounds.
towards those
Two
rooms
of
that
two.
they come out of, and you hear you can already hear the
Oh, good.
and the door opens
Yeah, that's an
up,
attic?
and out steps this guy,
Oh, goodness gracious.
except he doesn't have the spear.
Ugh.
The meanest, ugliest looking knoll you've ever seen.
Oh, Lord.
And he comes bouncing into the octagon, and he's just kind of circling around you guys. Fight hasn't officially started yet.
I reach over and cast guidance on Roan and tell him to intimidate him. Intimidate him.
That worked out so well the first time. I tried to punch in the face. That wasn't great.
All right,
Wasn't a great move on my part.
re-roll initiative, gentlemen.
Wait, is he not trying to intimidate him? Oh, you get
Well,
plus
no,
3.
First roll initiative.
Okay.
9 plus 3, I
What?
guess, is 12.
21.
Okay, so that's Dylan, the Knoll, then Roan. All right, right
Who was
now, though,
last?
first Roan, you can try to intimidate this Knoll,
Plus 3.
who stands about 7 feet tall, foaming at the mouth.
Jesus.
He seems intimidatable. Yeah, go. Do it.
Geez, should I just do a firebolt in his ass and just call it a day? just move along.
They did say no magic. You've got already
It
guys
didn't
used
say no
magic.
magic. I'm going to try to intimidate him. Well, I don't know what intimidation actually gets us, but I'll try it by shooting a firebolt up into the ceiling.
Okay, sort of a like. What
I'm
was
ready.
it? Who was it that did the thing of talc powder?
Yeah, LeBron
Yes.
James.
LeBron James. So you do that right up to the ceiling. Okay, what
Right.
do you cast? Firebolt?
Which is
That's the name
just, cantrip.
Firebolt. A mote of fire at a creature or an object within range. Make a range spell. On hit, the target takes 1d.
Shooting it up into the ceiling. I'm not aiming at him, so I just want to
Okay,
intimidate him. I don't want
roll 1d10 fire damage on the ceiling.
this may not be the right move. Well, I got a 19, a 9. I rolled the wrong dice. Hold on. There we go. 5.
Okay, so you start the fire going off on one of the rafters up, and everyone's whoa, and you hear what's his name, Stone Noggin,
Rock noggin.
Rock
Noggin. He's telling no magic, no magic.
Now you
And,
tell me.
Clay, roll a d20 for me and tell me what you get.
Oh, lovely. A 1. That doesn't sound good, does it? No. No, that's a good time to roll 1.
You feel
I burned my face off. Is that what happened?
no, you
It was so bad.
You instantly lose touch with fingers.
Oh. Did I just hit fingers?
You send them up into the rafters.
I did. That's fantastic. I thought about that afterwards. I was going to go shoot up, but I didn't know where he was. That's great. I just killed my familiar.
It's a good thing you didn't get rid of that spell. You're gonna need it.
So, like,
Still have it.
a dead burning weasel drops
Oh,
to your feet,
Oh, fingers.
and the gnoll
That's not
looks
my
down
day.
at it. The gnoll looks down at it, confused. And Ron, go.
That's what I'm doing to you.
bonus action, Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna punch him in the face. Oof. 2 plus 3, 5.
5.
Missed. I would assume.
All right, that's not good.
No.
My turn. The gnoll looks up and takes a swing at you, Dylan. Armor class.
14.
He rolls a 1.
Yay for the good guys.
He's confused. He trips over the carcass of the weasel.
It worked. Way to go,
And
fingers.
You did not die in vain, fingers.
And he stumbles enough to where Clay, Ron could do a punch towards his kidneys as a backstab.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that idea. And just normal, unarmed strike kind of fight.
Yeah, as a sneak attack though. So you get to do an extra 1d6 of damage when you hit him. And you have advantage on the roll. So roll the d20 twice and use the highest roll.
Okay. That was a 4. Didn't like that one.
Actually,
Just 8. And that's an 18. So I rolled a 4 and an 18.
okay, you hit him. So roll 1d6 and add whatever your unarmed strike is, which is 3, I believe. So it's 2 plus roll 1d6.
So I got a 3 plus 2,
That's 5
Or just-
damage.
5. Yeah, kidney
The
strike.
crowd,
Go
the
fingers.
crowd loves it.
fingers on
Dylan, nope. Dylan, your turn.
Well, as he's stumbling, I'm gonna give him the old Kirk to the back of the head, Jobby.
Okay.
Right on the knee. Give him a knee too in the face. His face is ugly.
18.
That hits.
Nice.
I do 1 point of damage plus 5 points of force damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Take that ugly
Um,
dog.
The knoll spins around, swinging. And a 20 this time.
Oof.
Oh, Lord. Jesus. Oh.
Da-da-da. Let me double check before I tell you the damage.
Before you completely kill Dylan.
No, it hits you, Dylan, for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
How many points do you have? 10?
12.
Well, I would have been dead again.
Not dead.
Kenny.
unconscious.
Fucking Kenny.
You are kidding.
Fucking Kenny. Kill
You
my
killed
familiar.
Roan, you bastard.
Rowan, your turn.
All right, so he's up and feisty.
Pissed.
Can I do my heroic inspiration move? I want to do an acrobatic roll and get up behind him and like strangle him, like up on his back, like crawl up behind him and yeah.
Give me athletics or acrobatics roll, whichever is best for you. I think it's acrobatics. So roll a d20 and add 5.
Ooh, that's a good roll. 19 natch plus 5, 24.
Okay, you swing around, you get up on top of him. And you do your basic unarmed strike damage this round. So 2.
2.
All right. But you still
And now
got
I'm.
you have him grappled.
Yep. And now Dylan gets to go after me, so give him a good ball shot.
And it's boom, boom. Dylan, your turn.
I am going to hit him. Or attempt to, at least. 21.
That hits.
Nice.
1
him in the eye.
plus 1. So 1 point of damage, 1 point of force damage.
Wow.
How do you do the force down? I just get 2. How do you get 1 plus 1?
My hunter's mark gives me 1d6 points of force damage when I have marked a creature.
Oh, no matter what you do with it? Okay, that's cool. No matter how you fight. That's awesome.
And Slate goes ahead and bites him on the ankle for 1 point of damage.
Yay.
Slate's in the game.
Or 2 points of damage. He's a little better.
Just
than
enough
the
to
other.
knock him out. Yeah. Slate.
All right, so he is grappled. And what that means, Clay, he needs to try to escape to get you off of him. So that means ooh, he does not. You still have a hold of him.
Sweet.
And he's trying to get you off, he's shaking his leg that the badger's attached to. And
We're all
it's,
hanging off of him. Got a badger on his leg and a roan on his back.
Your turn. You can do, since you're back there,
Mhm.
you're automatically going to do 2 points of damage, Clay, because
Yep.
that's what you do.
Yep.
But roll an attack to beat his armor class. If you do that, you can add the 1d6 sneak attack damage.
All right. Do I get any pluses?
You get your regular dexterity plus to hit. So,
It's +3 on unarmed is what I normally get.
yep.
17 + 3 is a 20. Dirty.
All right. Do roll 1d6 for additional damage.
Come on, baby. 6.
Yes.
All right. He's bloodied as hell. He's barely on his feet. Dylan, your turn, I believe, right?
Knock him out.
Does 13 hit?
Yes.
I do 1 point of or it was 2 points of damage plus 4 points of damage.
He falls back, pinning Roan underneath him.
Of course.
And the crowd
Get this hunk of
erupts.
shit off me.
The crowd erupts. And Rock Noggin comes hustling up. He's banging, some large ladle and a pot together to ding, 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 ding. And he goes, boys, you surprised us all. That was amazing, amazing. Who would have known that Nellick would have sent ringers? It's amazing. Great job. Up to the bar. Drinks on the house. Have all the drinks you want.
Ned? Did he say? I
Nellick.
kind of. Okay, Rip, did he say Ned or Nellick? Nellick?
He said Nellick, and he's off wandering around in the crowd collecting money.
Well,
All
I'm
right. Who's,
pulling
I
this Noel off of my buddy.
Patrons
you.
are coming up, giving you pats on the back. Good job. Way to go. When you surprised us all. You cost me this much gold. I'm going to get you back for, There's some
right.
very pleased people and very upset people.
We're gonna find the pleased people. Be near them.
But you go, nobody wants to hang out with you. Nobody wants to be your friend.
That's because we're bloody and stinky.
So everybody in this place is.
Okay. I just had a knoll on me.
And
I'm not proud
you
of
hear
that.
someone ask you, you're not sure who asked you, you're going to be back tomorrow, aren't you?
No.
Well, yeah. We got somewhere to be. Yeah. We're just gonna drink
we're
our
just-
fill and head on out of here. We're on our way. But we'll come back again some other time and do it, I'm sure.
Roll perception.
Oh God, here we go.
Yes.
15.
5 + 1, 6. I can't perceive my own ass.
Dylan, you notice, you could almost feel it, the stare that you're getting from somebody from across the tavern. He looks like this guy,
All right.
Golden Dragonborn. You look at him and you go, oh, this is my kind of guy. He shops at the same surplus store that I do. And he's gazing at you hard enough until he notice you notice him, type of thing.
Uh-huh.
And he gives you a slight nod.
I kind of nudge him. Maybe we should go join that gentleman over there.
What's he drinking? Can you tell?
Doesn't look like he has a drink.
Hate
I'm
to
gonna
bring
go to
some
the
in.
bar and get three ales. So I'll meet you over
let's do
there.
it.
Roan, I'll meet you over there.
No. He looked at you. I'll get the beer.
All right. Fair enough. I head over there and greetings, friend. May we join you?
Lesson number 1, be careful who you call friend. Especially in a place like this. Join me.
Okay, I sit down.
Just let
What
me
are
know when
you
I get over
doing
there.
in a place like this?
Observing. Watching.
Did you have to fight to get in here?
He kind of chuckles it off, and you can almost see your comment roll off his shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not an idiot.
Okay.
Are you joined them yet, Brown?
He was,
as soon as
he was
I
waiting
have
for you to
beers,
tell him when he was there.
Yeah.
Who? What?
I'm gonna turn off my everybody's doing stuff. They got home and everything's right, so my internet's like getting all wonky. I got to get new internet.
Okay. So Clay had said you to tell him when he got to the table. Dan.
Okay, he's at the table. Where's Clay?
I think he just turned his camera on. Can you still hear us, Clay? No, Clay has left the building.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right, let's see if he reconnects.
All right. So while he's getting ale, I'm gonna say I'm gonna level with you, sir. I don't know how we got involved in this. I don't know who Nellick is. All I'm doing is searching for something that was stolen from us in the middle of the night. They just kind of laugh it off. That's all I got. I'm just laying it on the line. I have nothing to hide. Can you tell me who Nellick is?
I've heard the name before, but I don't know who he is. Hello? Can you hear us, Clay?
All right, my bad. I hear you. You hear me?
Yep.
Yes, sir. You're frozen,
hear me?
but
Yep, we hear you.
Okay.
And he
I'm
says,
back. All I
sort
want to
of.
do is turn off my camera just to try to save some bandwidth for me, and that did not seem to.
Stop Cam Stop Cam
Really?
kicked you out?
Whatever I did, the wrong thing.
Control E, it says. Try Control E. Oh, you're
Okay, can you hear me though?
Yes, I can hear you.
Are you there?
All right, how's that? How's that?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
We're good to go.
I'm sorry, guys.
It is what it is. Technology.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
I can hear you.
We feel sorry for you that you got shitty
Yeah.
internet.
Everybody got home and jumped on shit, and suddenly. Yeah, I'm going to get something different. That's how that's going to have to be done. I really haven't had this issue much, but lately, so it's time.
All right. Well,
Yeah, you guys keep freezing up and whatever.
Okay, not a problem. What we're going to do is, so this Dragonborn, almost ranger looking scout type guy who says he's been here to observe. He just gives you. He looks you over and he says, Weirdbeard has made better choices before. And we're going to leave it at that.
Alrighty then.
So
He
I
doesn't like
unfortunately
us
heard none of that. Jesus.
All right. So we will pick this up 2 weeks from tonight.
What did he say to it? Sorry, can you tell me one more time just so I can have suspense?
Weirdbeard has made better choices.
Weirdbeard has made better choices.
Yes.
That's wrong.
He apparently is not impressed with the
He's not liking us much.
courier that he has sent.
Yeah, the fact that he even knows we're couriers means either there's a friend of Weirdbeard or he's been sent by Weirdbeard to keep an eye on us.
God knows we need that.
All will be revealed.
Did he send another familiar? Because I could use one. I absolutely love though that I killed him and he drops and trips the gnome or the gnome.
It was very cinematic.
That was super cinematic. Maybe
That's how
the
I
best
love-
fight scene ever.
That's how I love. That's how I love to be on these games. This is pretty much, my take the roles and make it into whatever happens. So that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and call it night. We played an hour and a half, which is about my general attention span. Any
It's great.
questions
I
before
love
we
it.
call it a night?
That was a blast.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, my goal for tonight was just to do a little sample kind of combat to get Clay acclimated a little bit more, and that's kind of why I went with just fists and stuff rather than weapons to do a basic combat. And we were able to do some good improv with the sneak attacks and things, and especially with all the 20s and 1s that were rolled in that combat.
That's
We were
pretty
able to do
wild.
a lot of fun
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
Oh, good.
all right, so we
Still can't
will
believe I
pick
killed
this
one.
up at the Kicking Ass Tavern 2 weeks from tonight.
Excellent.
Sounds
All
great.
right, guys. Thank you.